All right, guys, it's Wednesday. It's the middle of the week. Oh, let's try this again. Hey, it's Wednesday. It's the middle of the week. It's the 14th. So we're pretty much like, wrong place. We're pretty much halfway through the month. And I just want to get on here and complain for like 5 minutes. I promise that's it. I am struggling. Now, I know I said that. Sorry, my lips are so chapped. I just got home from the gym. Today was a core. It was supposed to be core and cardio, but I was not feeling cardio today. I did a mile and I got off that treadmill because I don't know. I just no. Anyway, just no to the cardio. I'm struggling with the food portion. This is day 14. Officially, this is not the 14th day of me trying to eat the way that I am. It's more of the 8, 9, 10, the 11th day because I didn't start exactly on the first. But I'm still struggling to hit my protein goal, my supposed protein goal. I need to do more research on this. I don't know. I'm still struggling. I'm still struggling with my protein goal. And I'm partially still struggling to even hit the amount of calories I need to be hitting every day, which I know is going to make a difference, right? Not only am I trying to get rid of the fat I put on, but I'm really trying to build my muscle back to where it was, if not better. So I know I have to eat a certain amount. I still need to be in a calorie deficit, but I still need to be getting as much protein as I can get. And I'm not weighing myself because I told myself I'm not getting on that scale until next month. I don't want to be disappointed. And I'm already looking at my body and feeling like I don't like what I'm seeing as far as looks. But also this is coming from somebody who when I was eating raw plant based, baby, in 2 to 3 business days, the body was serving. Okay, the waist was falling off. You know what I'm saying? And I didn't feel malnourished. I didn't feel sluggish or anything. Because I know some people when they go raw, they have low energy and all these other issues. I didn't have any of those issues when I went raw plant based. That was like the best I felt really. But I'm trying to stick with this way because I know it's more sustainable given where I live and just access to like a variety of good produce sometimes can be mega trash, mega trash. But I don't know. I haven't put my pictures up side by side. That's probably what I need to do. But just looking in the gym mirror, I'm just like something ain't right. Something is not right. Um, and now I'm just going over this whole week. I have not met my calorie intake or the protein goal. Overall, I am way under the amount of protein I'm supposed to be taking on a 7 day average based off the app I've been using. I'm getting about 100 grams and I'm supposed to have about 180. So I don't know. I don't know. Calories is saying I need to eat up to 1,700. I'm getting around 1,200 calories. When I eat things, especially meat, but like, of course, like beef fills me up. 2, 3 bites of steak, ground beef, any type of beef. I get full fast. I can't eat a lot. You know what I'm saying? So like it takes me a long time to eat whatever portion of food that I have. So it's just like, of course I'm not logging anything else because I'm still trying to finish this food that I made. Chicken doesn't do me as bad. And I did make my walnut cranberry walnut chicken salad. I did make that, and that was great. That was a great meal prep, I must say. I didn't get around to make the bean salad, but that's what I'm gonna work on meal prepping for next week. I'm not meal prepping nothing else for this week. I made the chicken salad for this week. I have that, and then I cooked, and that's what I have. And I have fruit and cucumbers, veggies, or whatever that I can kind of just snack on and have. I even went out and got sardines and tuna. I'm not a sardine and tuna kind of girl. I'm not a canned fish girly, but I did try them. And I okay, so the sardines were not bad. I wasn't mad at the sardines. Is sardines something I'm about to be eating every day? Absolutely not. They weren't bad though. And the kind that I had, I actually put them in the pan and heated them up. I don't see a lot of people. I see some people heating up their sardines. Most people just eat them out the can. I put mine. I put mine in on the stove, and I heated them up, and I had them for breakfast with some eggs, and I can't remember what else I had with it. I'll put a picture or something. But sardines weren't bad. I'm not a sardine girly. Tuna's okay. I'm not really a tuna girl, but I did get some to try to see if it's something that I can, have the supplement to get my protein intake goals. So that way I'm not having so many protein shakes. I'm trying to like scale back, trying to eat more whole foods, more real foods. And I'm also not really a bean person. So, but I'm going to try the bean salad. I haven't made it yet. I have the beans, but again, I'm gonna prep that for next week. So I'm gonna try to stick this. I'm gonna try to stick this out through the end of the month, and then by the beginning of February, if things aren't looking how I like them, I'm going back to what worked for me in the past. Okay, when I was losing weight before, what worked for me, that's what I'm going back to. Um, but yeah, I'm just the fish is like it's okay. Like I'd rather have like a real piece of fish instead of like the canned fish. Like I'll go to the butcher, like give me some salmon. You know what I'm saying? I like whiting. I like croaker. You know, preferably fried. But if I'm getting whiting or croaker, fry that for me, baby. Fry it up. Thank you. Fry that flounder. Yes. I know I don't need to be eating fried foods. Anyway, I don't know if I'll be revisiting the tuna and sardines next week. I have like another pack of the sardines. I'm probably just gonna finish that to tomorrow morning or something, just so I can get rid of it. But I don't know if that's something that I can incorporate daily in my diet. Shout out to the girls who do it. Y'all hold that down over there. It's not it's not going down over here, okay? The tuna, I don't know. And it's not that it's like disgusting. Don't get me wrong, right? It's just like it would have to. Those are things I feel like I would just have to have a taste for, just have to be in the mood for, and I probably won't be in the mood for either of those either. I am gonna try me. I'm gonna try that bean salad. I need to try quinoa again. I know that it's good for you, whatever. A lot of people talk about the quinoa, but I don't know if it was the way it was made. But when I had quinoa before, I did not like it. I was not a fan. I was not a fan of quinoa. So I'm gonna try it again. I'm gonna look up some recipes that I think could be good. And I want to attempt to try quinoa again. Anyway, this is just to complain about me not hitting this protein goal. I don't know why. I'm very concerned about it because I am trying to build muscle and I'm lifting every day. I'm still keeping the lifting, 4 workouts. If I'm feeling, real energized, maybe 5, but mostly just 4 workouts. I'm keeping track of the amount of weight so that, I'm making sure I'm making progress. I have been feeling more that like soreness after workouts now in the muscle group after with the muscle groups I worked. So I do think this week I feel a little better about the weights that I'm having versus last week. Last week I think I went too light. I could have went heavier, but I think I upped it this week, and I think this is good. So I'm gonna stick here at the weights I'm at right now, maybe through next week, and then try to see if I can push myself to go further. And of course, I gotta get the cardio in because I gotta do this 5K, and I really want to do. I want to challenge myself to make good time. The last 5K I did, I think I did. I want to say 41, 42 minutes or something like that. I really want to get in that 30 some range. Under four. I'll say under 40 minutes for the 5K. But I haven't been able to go outside and run in the mornings like I like to because it's cold as hell. Yeah, it's very cold outside, and it was crazy because it was warm, and then the shift in temperature this week it just dropped. I'm not outside in the cold. I'm not doing that. No, and I'm gonna have to make myself get up to go to the gym to do it because I don't have that kind of equipment at home. Only thing I have for cardio at home is my mini stepper, and I have my trampoline, but like I don't think that compares to running. And the only reason I don't really care to do it on the treadmill because I know when you run on the treadmill it's different than when you're running outside. I feel like on the treadmill it's so much easier for me to like keep a steady pace and everything. Of course, it's when you're outside, you have like so many things working against you running outside, but it's I feel like it's better for me in prepping for doing any races being outside. But I don't know. But after my workouts, I have been, you know, jogging about after my workouts, but just one. And I need to start doing three next week. Everything next week. It's Wednesday. I got Thursday, Friday, Saturday, next Sunday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, 4 days. Okay. I'm going to just do the whole three on the treadmill if the temperature doesn't pick back up. I don't think it is right now, though. Let me check the weather app. Um, no, it's actually going to be colder next week. Yeah. It's gonna be even colder next week. Okay, so I won't be outside, which means now I need to make some schedule adjustments. I have been kind of getting my step goal in, barely making it, and I feel like the last 2 days I've only made it because I had class. Classes started back, well, at least today anyway. Yesterday I had one class, and then today was the bulk of my classes, three. But trying to get that 10,000 over 10,000 steps without having that extra cardio outside has also been difficult, which means I need to make adjustments. So I need to adjust for next week. So I have a lot of things on the docket to do. Okay. I am going to look at my pictures. I took pictures tonight in the gym. I took pictures before. So I need to look at them side by side. Maybe the camera is picking up on something that I can't see with my naked eye. But when I looked in that mirror, I'm like, this is not, no. So I don't even need no more of this. Anyway, um, I just wanted to complain for like, it's definitely been more than 5 minutes. Anyway, thanks for tuning in. I'm gonna go hit me a shower and get into bed. It is 8:55 at night. Oh, also before I go, I have been playing around with a different gym time. So before I was going to the gym at like 8:39. I'm home before 9 because I went to the gym about 7. It was like 7, almost. It wasn't quite 7:30. I stayed for an hour. Um, and that was with a 10-minute warm up, 20-minute abs, and I think I stayed on the treadmill for 20 minutes because I ran them out. Then I just kind of walked, just so I can try to get some more steps in. So yeah, I stayed. That was about an hour. Warm up, I did abs, core, then I did my cardio. So I'm playing around with a different time at the gym because so I won't be getting home super late anymore. I think it's kind of better for me because sometimes after the gym I still have stuff I need to do before I go to bed, and I'm trying to hit my sleep goal every night. And in order for me to do that, I had to kind of see what I need to do. Now, sometimes what I have noticed is that sometimes going in there, it's like packed when I first get there, but then they're like leaving out, which is great for me. But it may be a little difficult for me to record um videos in there at the time that I'm going now. Before going at like 8:30, 9 o'clock, it's really nobody in there. So, which is great. But playing around with a new time, I kind of like going a little earlier now just because it kind of gives me more time to wind down when I get home and just kind of relax before I actually get in the bed. So I think I'm going to stick with the 7 in the evenings, going to the gym, and then I still need to try to get up in the morning just so I can do cardio since I can't do it outside. And what I may do if I don't feel like going all the way to the gym, which mostly I don't, is I'm just gonna have to get up and start back getting on my stepper again. And let me tell you something: if you don't have any equipment at home, a mini stepper will change your life. Okay, that mini stepper is gonna put you to work. It's a great cardio machine, and then if you have one that has the app with it, where they have workouts you can do on the mini stepper with the resistance bands, get you one that come with resistance bands. It's a great full body workout. So I'm saying this out loud. That's probably what I'm going to end up doing because I don't want to have to go. I don't want to have to drive to the gym twice. That sounds like, and it's not even a big deal, and it's not like the gym is far. I just don't want to do it. I don't want to do it, so I'm not going to do it. Anyway, still keeping track, making notes of everything. I think that's it. I'm saying this to myself. You are gonna stick. You're gonna stick with this eating. You're gonna stick with trying to hit this protein goal and this calorie intake goal. There are still 16 more days in month. This month has 31 days, right? Yes. I got 16 more days of this way of eating plus my workouts. And then I'll judge. We'll judge at the end of the month. We're not giving up. We're not going to change course. It's only been 11 days. And you still have 16 days to go. Right? Right. Hang in there. If you're hanging in there, I'm hanging in there. Let's hang in there. All right. Y'all be great.